Hi there, I'm Gamer Tyra here. I'm reviewing and recapping Spider-Man 1963, Issue 3. Please subscribe, watch fully, and send donations. Thanks. Let's get started. The story opens up with Spider-Man stopping a good old-fashioned robbery while thinking that the stopping crime has become too easy, almost wishing for someone to come along who could challenge him. We then cut to an atomic research center and introduced to a brilliant atomic researcher, mockery called Dr. Octopus by his peers due to the use of his four metallic tentacle-like arms he uses to work on his projects from a safe distance. However, something goes amiss and the radiation levels spike, causing the explosion and sending Doc Ock to the hospital. At the hospital, it is revealed that the radiation has caused Doc serious brain damage, as well as fusing his metallic arms to his body. Doc Ock awakens and, due to his brain damage and a desire to finish his work, breaks free of his room and takes the restricted hospital hostage. Restricted hospital hostage. At the Daily Bugle, John Jameson takes Peter with him to get photos of Dr. Octopus, as no one else has been able to so far. Peter assures him that he'll have to all the pics he wants, as he makes his way to the hospital as Spider-Man. As he appears in the window, he sees that Doc Ock is holding the staff hostage and has forced them to bring him equipment with which to continue his work. Spidey swings in to confront Doc Ock before he can hurt anyone, but ends up having more trouble than he bargained for. Even his strength, agility, and webbing, Doc Ock manages to hold Spider-Man soundly defeated him, tossing him out of the window, nearly unconscious. Spidey admits his first real loss, wondering if he could ever continue his fight as Spider-Man. Doc Ock, however, makes his way back to the research center where he originally worked, taking over the place and burying himself inside, leaving the nation's security wondering what to do. Back at home, Aunt May worries as Peter is still moping about his defeat. Although he can't tell her what happened, he thinks the same thing as he gets to school, where he finds out that the Human Torch called in from the Fantastic Four to deal with Dr. Octopus is giving a speech while his flame powers regenerate from recent overuse. The Torch gives a speech about the importance of not giving up. Even when things are difficult, which renews Peter's confidence, giving him the push he needs to fight Doc Ock again. He makes his way to the research center and tries to stealthily sneak in, but Doc Ock has cameras everywhere and activates the various machines' defenses to stop Spider-Man. As Spidey continues evading these defenses, Doc Ock decides to go out there to deal with Spider-Man himself. Spidey makes his way to the chem lab, whips up a bunch of chemicals he swings together with wires. Doc Ock attempts to take Spidey by surprise. He manages to swing out of the chemical contraction around two of Doc Ock's arms, healing them together. Doing his best to deal with the two arms, he grabs hold of both of them and manages to shoot some webbing right onto Doc Ock's glasses, blinding him. Doc Ock draws Spidey closer with the fused arms, while Spider-Man has to keep a hold of the other two. As Doc Ock manages to get his glasses off, drawing Spider-Man into his grasp. Spider-Man makes his last-ditch move by letting go of one of his arms and punching Doc Ock in the same motion before he can react, knocking him out. Spider-Man webs Doc Ock up and leaves him for the authorities. Then makes his way where the Human Torch is staying. He tells the Torch that Doc Ock has been captured and thanks for the Ock's defeat. He thanks him for the Doc Ock's defeat and for Spider-Man's continuation. Utterly confusing the Human Torch. I give this comic a 4.7 out of 5 stars. This epic beginning of the sensational Spider-Man comics. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Help reach 1,000 plus subscribers. Watching fully helps increase the watch hours of 1,000 plus. And send donations to the Patreon page at Anime Tower Space Tunes, starting at $2 a month. And you can also get money. One of the 2 celebrity apps. I get commissions on your earnings. Have a blessed day. See you next visit. But for now, bye.